People do all sorts of things with their spare time. They jump out of aeroplanes on parachutes, and they go ferret racing, or they could play the harp. Whatever you do with your spare time, it's got to be fun for some.
Fun for some. Fun for some.
Coming up, I take the highway to hell in a rally car. And it's life on the ocean waves as I meet the Manx Model Boat Club.
Fun for some.
DIY is, of course, one of the most popular British hobbies, but there's one man who does more with his saw than simply cut up wood. Isn't that right, Norman?
That's right.
Hello, Norman. Not everybody knows that you can play the saw.
Right.
How did you find out that you could play the saw?
Oh, I heard Dorothy Paul play on television,
Yeah.
and I wrote to her, asking her how to get a saw. And eventually, from the information she gave me, I sent across to the States.
Did
and
you?
They sent me the saw.
So what's the trick? How do you get a note out of a saw?
Well, obviously you hit it.
Yes.
And you down at the bottom of the saw, the low notes, and up at the top, the high notes.
But you're doing something with your...
That's right. That's right. Now, by twisting your fingers, it makes an S bend in the saw.
Yeah.
And where the two curves meet is the spot where you get the note.
So this is your idea of fun? Playing the musical saw?
I have fun out of it.
Does your wife have fun out of it?
A good question. She hates it.
It's just a unique sound, isn't it? There's nothing else like it. Do you think you could give us a bit of a tune?
Well, we'll try. It sometimes works. Usually it doesn't.
That's superb. And you play it with the bow as well?
Oh, you can, yeah.
Yeah. Shall I hold your bonger?
I do that.
Let's hear it with the bow.
I've lost it all. I've lost it all, but it'll come, maybe, you know.
They don't write them like that anymore.
Well,
That's just lovely. It's so extraordinary, isn't it? But this is just a... This isn't a musical saw, is it?
No.
This is just a...
that's an ordinary garage saw.
Yeah. And presumably you could... Oh, no. Oh, I haven't got the knack. What am I doing wrong?
Bend it this way. Bend it to me.
Like that?
No. No, you still haven't got it. That's it.
Like that?
Ah, brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh. My family would be so excited if I went home and...
Proud. Proud. Proud.
It's just an extraordinary thing. I just think we've got to start the saw revival. It has to start here, people.
Go for it.
Come on board. If there's anybody watching who plays the saw or knows of any saw players, there's surely a call for the British Saw Association. You saw it here first. It's certainly your idea of fun.
Yeah, oh, you bet.
I've lost it again.
Fun for some.
Next up, I'm in the Isle of Man. And how better to while away a wet afternoon than get squeezed by ladies and eat cake?
Too hot to hold, too cool to let go. Baby, you're too hot to hold.
Hello, Ron.
Hello, how do you do? Nice to
I'm
work
very
with you.
well.
Good, yes.
Tea dancing. Tell me
Yes.
about tea dancing.
Well, we have tea dancing very often here down at the Villa Marina, usually once a month or so.
Yeah.
Very popular, usually, of course, on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And as you can see, all the dancers, they all join in, they absolutely enjoy it and have
Yeah.
a great time.
Because this is your idea of fun.
It is, yes, and it's good exercise. I mean, dancing is good physical exercise.
Yeah.
It's also good mental exercise because you have to think about the steps.
Yeah.
Also because you have to balance.
Yeah, I bet you look good on the dance floor.
Well, I try my best, but
Do
we
you?
do have some good dancers. You may notice we sometimes have some children in.
Yeah.
Children are doing competitions.
You've got all ages, all sizes, all
Yes,
shapes.
That's right, yes.
Even the larger gentlemen.
That's right, yes, well, I'm sure you can dance. You
Well,
have
I-
a go sometimes?
Well, yes, but you know, normally the kind of.
Oh, I see, the disco stuff.
Yeah,
yes,
not
yes.
really the-
No. This is all partner dancing where you get to hold a girl in your arms.
That's
Yes,
good.
yes.
I like that very much.
The next dance, ladies and gentlemen, is the waltz. Are you all ready to start the waltz?
Squeeze me, Liz, squeeze me. Ha ha ha! Do you come here often?
I do. I come here every week.
Do you? Ooh. I'm supposed
it's
to be
the
steering
same-
you.
yes.
I'm steering you all wrong. Oh, did I tread on your toe?
No. I'm a professional dancer. You wouldn't get to do that. Wonderful. If you come next week for your lesson,
I'd like
we'll
very
make
much
more
to.
improvements.
I would love to. That was lots and lots of fun. Thank you. And of course, the best bit about a tea dance is the tea and cakes. Fun for fun. Now, you might not think that there's anything unusual about this young lady until I do this. And Gemma Bellingham becomes a rally co-driver. Gemma,
Ian,
you're a rally driver.
yes.
What on earth possessed you?
Well, it's not very girly, but I've been rallying for 3 years now. This is my third season as a co-driver.
40. 5 left. Titans 4. Titans 3.
I look after all the maps, all the navigation, the timing, fuel calculations, where we should be when, make sure our tyres are all right, got right tyres on the car. The driver basically just turns up and drives the car.
Yeah, it's nothing to it, really, is
He's got the easy job, you know.
And 5 left plus continues 240.
You're the boss.
I'm the boss, yeah.
You know, do you ever say left, left, left? I told you left. No, and does he, you know, don't
I've
talk to
rallied
me
with
like
a
that.
driver before who didn't know his left from right, which was
Oh.
interesting. So when I was shouting left, I'd had to sort of point which direction he had to go in. So
Okay, I don't really know my left from right, so that's going to be a bit of a handicap.
shall I tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Right. What you do is
Yeah.
you go like that. So if you go like that, and
Yeah.
you've got your left, the left.
That's good,
And
yes.
then, so if you don't know, you just go like that.
All right, okay.
Remember that one.
It must be really scary.
Not at all.
Is it not scary?
I've had accidents, and you know, you just kind of, it's like, you know, you fall off a horse, you know, you get back on it again. You know, if you don't, you lose your nerve.
Yeah, but you see, I wouldn't get on the horse. Don't get on the horse. That's
Oh, come on, it's fine, it's fine. The second rally I ever did actually was with a girl in an escort Cosworth down in Somerset, and we've been going fairly well throughout the day. We came around a corner a bit too quick, hit a bank, the car rolled over and burst into flames. And so with the way the car had rolled, the front of the car had sort of
Burst into
hung on,
flames?
so,
Anything she
couldn't
says
get out
now,
the doors,
I'm not listening.
doors
There's
to
no
get
way
away.
I'm getting in that
It
car.
was a bit like when you see these action films with people running away and the car's on fire in the background. It's all a bit like that. But the car was destroyed, but we were all right.
It must cost loads of money to do this.
Yeah, rallying's not your cheapest sport, really. The kit, the gear that you need to go rallying, your safety kit, your helmet, that was probably about £400, my helmet.
Blimey.
My race suit, maybe about 500. My boots were 100, and I've got flame-proof underwear as well, which is
Have
about
you?
£100 a set, which is really nice.
What colour is it?
Oh, it's a sort of horrible cream colour. It's not very nice, not
Isn't it?
attractive.
No, okay.
Long johns and a big roll neck jumper, yeah.
Well, I suppose I better have a go then.
Well, I think you should, You'll regret it if you don't.
No, I really won't.
You'll be fine, don't get too scared.
If I can get through it without weeping,
Yes.
I'll be pleased.
Just be brave.
I can't be brave. I can't. It's not in me. I am the world's slowest driver, right? I bimble along the motorway, ideally in the middle
Yeah.
lane, 55 miles an hour, Radio 2 on.
Well, after this, you'll be inspired.
Will I?
You'll be up to 70.
I can't see it. I really can't see it.
Fun for some.
Oh my God. Coming up. Oh dear. I take hell's own highway and go rallying. And pay a visit to the ladies of Solway Harps.
Fun for some. Fun for some.
You know when you dread something so much that you go white with fear and start sweating profusely? That's me now, petrified. At this moment in time, I would pay good money and lots of it not to be here, being strapped into this machine from hell. Well, no, this is wrong. I'm dreading this. Don't make Max go fast. It's not going fast. It's going slow.
Ready, Bess?
Yeah. No.
No, you're not.
Not really. Oh my... Oh dear. Almighty. I can't speak. Just horrible. That was completely horrible, but it could be fun for some. It's just that it wasn't fun for me at all. But I'm alive! I'm alive! God, I'm alive! Never, ever again!
Fun for some.
Music soothes the savage breast, and I was feeling particularly savage before I got here, but now I'm a laid-back and relaxed pussycat because I have met the ladies from Solway Harps.
Hello, Ian.
This is fantastic. I've always thought of the harp as a solo instrument, but here you are. There's a great big group of you.
Yes, the harp as a solo instrument is more usually the big concert pedal harp. We are all playing lever harps, and this is about a third of our membership. In fact, we've got over 50 people throughout Dumfries and Galloway and further afield as well, from Cumbria and from further afield in Scotland, all playing the lever harp.
Which sort do they play in heaven, do you think?
Oh, this one, of course. That's what we're practicing for.
Are each of the harps individual? Do they have an individual voice, an individual
Yes,
character?
as you look round, everyone looks different. It's because each one is individually made. You don't buy a harp off the peg. You get them specially made. Every harp looks different.
I didn't know you could get pink harps.
You can get lots of different colours of harps.
Yours is the kind of trendy, rockist, kind of cutting-edge pink one. It's very lovely.
There were lots of different colours when I chose this one, and I almost went for a green one.
Did you? But it didn't match your jumper.
And it didn't match the jumper I was wearing at the time.
And that one over there is tiny. Do you think this one's a tiddler?
Not really.
Isn't it? It's much smaller than all the others.
It's much smaller than all the others, but I've got 1, 2, nearly 3 octaves.
Gosh, have you?
Yeah.
Go on, take me through them.
Well, starting at G there. Which wasn't a very good... But it's great for singing too, which is what I got it for.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get such a lovely weight of tone out of a harp.
I'm...
Or whatever. You don't need much more than that.
No. I'm sure these are the ones that cherubs play. These, you know, you see pictures on the roof of the Sistine Chapel or something, and cherubs are playing these. And you were also playing an even... Can I have a hold? I'll be very careful. And you were playing an even tiddlier one.
This is a psaltery.
A psaltery.
Psaltery. And the sound you get out of it is quite different. Most of the time I use a plectrum. You can do it with your nails. 2 notes rather than 1.
Yeah. If you water this, will it grow into one of the big ones?
No way!
You like your little ones?
I like my little ones.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's really a lovely thing to have. I'll just shut my eyes. How peaceful. I'll dream of something nice and relaxing like water, ducks, quaint old fishing boats, tinkering about with engines. Wait a minute. Maybe this isn't a dream after all. Maybe I really am here in the Isle of Man with the Manx Model Boat Club. What a treat! Howard, how nice to meet you. What an amazing scene.
Yes, there's a nice turnout of the model boats.
It's lovely. So you're the Manx Model Boat Club?
We are.
And you're the Admiral?
Well, chairman. For my sins, yes.
Yeah. How many members have you got?
About 60.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so they go from junior members up through to some members in their 80s.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite a good collection.
What is it about modelling and model boats in particular, do you think? What floats your boat?
Well, I think being an island, there's an attraction to the models, and we are blessed with the water to sail them on here. The likes of the place where we are today, it's ideal.
Where are we today?
We're Silverdale Glen, in the south of the island.
Yeah. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's, it's a submarine.
She's a German U-boat, I think it's a U-47. and has its own diving system, its own ballast system. It works as would a full-size submarine. And looking at them, they look very sinister. And he's just lowering it down there now, and he's running just under the surface.
That's,
Yes, it's a nuclear submarine.
Is it? Has it got a tiny little nuclear power plant on it, or do you cheat?
We cheat.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yes. Health and safety won't allow us.
This tugboat is quite aggressive, isn't he?
Yes, he is. That's a kit. That's one of the German companies.
Yeah. He's pushing everybody out of the way.
A little bit of aggravation, I don't know.
And there's a swan as well.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, it's one of the large ornaments, but it's been adapted for radio control.
Oh, has it? Yeah.
And it will sail on the lake, and the ducks don't take a lot of notice of it.
Don't they? The attention to detail is amazing.
Yes, well, the Manning here, as I say, she has a full working crane, working hopper, working grabs, as in the real vessel.
Is that part of the satisfaction, do you think, to get it as close to the prototype?
Mm-hmm. Well,
the prototype is what modelers call reality.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, when we, a lot of these scratch built, particularly the local models, we do the research on them. We beg, borrow and steal plans, photographs, and they're constantly changing because they're updating the vessels all the time. So this one here, the new dredger, well, they're adding pieces to it all the time, as in the real vessel.
What about the fishing boat?
Yes, one of our junior members had that, and well, tell you a story with. He was actually sailing in a Ramsey Murik. It's a big lake up in the north of the island, and he had his nets out, as would do the full-size vessel. And when he came ashore, he had a full catch of shrimps in his nets. That's her.
Here's the Royal Yacht Britannia with Her Majesty the Queen and Prince Philip on board, because you can see that
the flags are up.
Flags are up. Is that music I can hear, Howard?
They have the band in residence. So, while it's a nice evening, the music is playing, they're cruising along.
Well,
yes, we try to get a degree of realism, even down to that scale.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. So this is your idea of fun?
Yes. Yes, it's an interesting hobby, but it also gets us out of the house.
Yeah.
And
on a Sunday morning?
Mm-hmm. It's a chance to relax and meet up with your friends in the club. And
the wife can get you out of the house and get a bit of peace and quiet.
That's it. Yes, they keep buying us boats to get us out.
Coming up next time, I meet a woman who collects. I bet you can't guess. That's right, red jumpers. And I join forces with the Vikings of Man.